So I just did this entire voiceover and was wondering why I felt like I was running out of time. And I just realized that I lost my footage for both Thursday and Friday. I have no idea where it went. I can't find it. It's not in my trash. It's not anywhere. I can't recover it. But I'm still going to post this because I just went through the trouble of doing the voiceover. So I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to another plan with me. This week I'm planning from June 19th to the 25th, and I'm using this theme park kit from Scribble Prints Co. And I decided to use this kit this week because this is the week of my beach trip, and although yes, this is technically a theme park kit and has like roller coasters and all that stuff, it's still giving me those like boardwalk vibes. We went to Funland on the boardwalk at one point, and I don't know, I think it works, and I'm so happy with the final product. I love how this spread turned out, even just like the added little stars mixed in with the deco at the top. I loved just like having something to fill in the little white spaces. And you'll see on Friday, I originally left a full box off of Friday because I thought I needed all that space for filling it in with my plans. But then as I was going, I realized that I would be able to fit a full box. So I added another one of my favorites that I had left out. You will see that I ended up with 2 cotton candy themed full boxes next to each other because again, I hadn't planned on putting that box there, but they're different enough to where I don't think it's a big deal. And yeah, I'm over the moon with how this final product turned out. As far as this week goes, like I said, this was the weekend that I was in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, if you're familiar. And also we popped over to Ocean City, Maryland on Friday. And then as far as the first half of the week goes, it's business as usual. It's just me being like stressed and angry and working and, nothing fun. And then the only other thing that happened this week, sorry if this is not the type of thing you want to hear about or whatever, but something that happened to me on Tuesday was that I bled, sorry again, TMI warning, I bled through my shorts, and it was very upsetting for a couple reasons. One was because I do take birth control, and I take it at the same time every single night. And this was only week 2 of my pack. It was day 9 of the entire pack, and I was gushing blood. And don't worry, I have contacted my gynecologist's office. I'm pretty sure this is all due to the different birth control she put me on this year. I've had a lot of issues with it, but this was upsetting for, just that reason, because I was nowhere near the right time to have my period, but also this is the most I've bled in years. Since I've been on birth control, I have not bled this much. So it was kind of scary because it was just a random event. And I was also so excited that I was not going to be on my period during this trip. And so that just was a little soul crushing. Just my body being actually, you're going to bleed pretty much all summer. I've at this point, it's currently July 18th at night. I have not stopped bleeding since then. So, yeah, it's just really frustrating. As if life isn't hard enough, you just get to bleed and ruin all your underwear all summer. I really hope that August, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm upset. So yeah, that happened this week. Again, sorry if TMI isn't your thing. You must be new here. Ooh, sorry if you can hear Brad screaming in the hallway trying to get in. He's going to have to wait. But yeah, so that's pretty much the main stuff that happened this week. Work, vacation, blood. There we go. I'm just going to jump right into the day by day now, starting with Monday. The first thing I marked was that I walked to work, and this was an in-office day, so I marked that as well. And then I can't remember if it was a rainy day this day or if it was just super hot, but either way, Joe offered to drive me. So that was cool. I think it was like 89 degrees that day. Yes, because that was the big joke. We have had just essentially 90-degree days every single day except for while we were at the beach. So that's been fun. But yeah, so he picked me up. And then when I got back, I took a nap, which I hate that I've been doing, but it's just so hard on my in-office days to not nap. I don't know. I can't help it. I'm just so drained. And then Joe cut up a watermelon, and luckily it was a really good one. I feel like we haven't been getting the best watermelons this season. We're usually pretty lucky, but this one was a good one. And then I just watched some YouTube while Joe went to his soccer game, and then when he came back, we watched the Jury Duty finale, which almost made me cry. It was just so sweet. I really liked the ending. Moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked was that we were woken up at 5 a.m. by construction workers outside, and it was pretty much impossible to go to sleep because I had to get up at 6:30 anyway, and they were making noise from probably 4:30ish until 6, so that sucked. Oh no, I'm sorry, I had to wake up at 7, not 6:30, but either way, it still sucked. Then I went home to start my work day and take care of the cats. And one good thing that happened when I got home was that my contact rebate finally came, which was great. They make you wait so long for absolutely no reason, but I know that they don't want people sending in the rebates. They try to make it as difficult as possible. I'm sure by this, it's 2023. They can definitely just have an online form that you fill out and then they direct deposit the $70 into your account. But no, they make you print something out, go to the post office, buy a stamp, mail it that way. And then in months and months and months through snail mail, they will send you a check that you then have to deposit. It's like a whole thing. It's so stupid, but $70 is $70. Always do the mail-in rebate. Then after that, I just marked that I did the litter, I vacuumed, and I did my laundry. Those tend to be my normal Tuesday tasks. Not always laundry, depending, but this day I got them all done. And of course, I used the little old school SPC spray bottle. Let me know if you would like me to go back to saying where all of the stickers are from. I could try. I just feel like I talk too much, so it's easier for me to skip over them, but I can try to say where all of them are from if you prefer. Let me know. I did a full body workout this day, and then I read, and then while I was reading, I started gushing blood and tried not to cry. Fortunately, I was in a pair of underwear I didn't really care about and a pair of dark, just sweat shorts, so it was nothing catastrophic other than just losing my mind. Other than that, it was okay. And then I just marked that nothing from last year fits. I was trying to get some stuff ready to pack because we were leaving Wednesday night for the beach, and I was just trying on my summer clothes and nothing fits anymore. Even things that used to be big on me don't fit. And I had bought myself this really cute top 2 years ago, and I wore it just last summer, and I just felt really good in it, and I tried it on because I thought I'd take it on vacation with me, and it no longer fits. I can get it on, but you can tell it's not the right size for me, and it's wasn't fun. Wasn't fun trying to pack, so I gave up and went to bed. Moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked was that I took a shower in the morning. I am strictly a nighttime showerer / after work and my workout, I like to just shower in the evening. I don't like showering in the morning. I never wake up early enough. I had to force myself to get up early enough because I knew we would get to the house really late, and I didn't want to have to shower that night when we got to the house. So yeah, and side note, it did not do anything to wake me up. I hear a lot of people say that they need their morning shower to like perk them up in the morning. No, could have gone right back to bed. Did nothing for me. And then, of course, this day was crazy at work. Why wouldn't it be? I feel like every day can be so boring. And then on the days that I would like work to be a little more easy, it's insane. And I ended up working 40 hours of overtime, which really frustrated me because I just wanted to be done. And also, we don't get paid for overtime, so I don't want to do any overtime. Then I also, I packed frantically on my 30-minute break because I was trying to get to Joe's essentially like right when I was done for the day. So yeah, that was sort of a mess. I had to overpack too because the weather was going to be like in the 70s and raining like almost the whole trip. So that wasn't going to be very beachy, but like I still wanted to bring some shorts and stuff just in case. So yeah, packing was sort of tricky for this trip because we were just packing for every possible element. And then, yeah, I marked that I had to do overtime, which sucked. That's just cruel. And then Joe and I went to his place and then we were getting ready to head to the beach. But on the way, we stopped at our favorite frozen yogurt place because it was their anniversary and they were giving out 5 ounces for free. So definitely had to stop. I marked that it was just super rainy and gross. And then we stopped at Wendy's, McDonald's, and Taco Bell. And the reason we stopped at all 3 was, one, I really wanted Taco Bell. I was just craving it. And originally Joe was going to get McDonald's. And so I said, I was like, oh, well, if you go to McDonald's, I'll get like a small fry to eat on the side because I don't really want nachos or anything. Like I wanted a burrito with French fries, you know? And then last minute he changed his mind and decided he wanted Wendy's, but he still wanted to stop at McDonald's to get me fries. So that is what we did. We went to all 3. And then eventually we made it to the house maybe around like 11:30 at night. And I had planned on just going straight to bed because I was really tired. But everybody who was staying in our beach house was still awake. And we ended up just like hanging out until 1:30. And it was really fun, but definitely set the sleep schedule for the rest of the trip, which was a little unfortunate. I would have liked to get up a little bit earlier, but I guess it's worth it to like spend time with these people that like we don't get to see that often. So, well, some people we see more often, others we only see like once a year on this trip. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to Thursday, the first thing I marked was that it was absolutely freezing this day. I was wearing like a sweatshirt, pants, and a jacket, and I was freezing the whole day, had goosebumps the entire day. And then we went to the boardwalk to meet Joe's best friend and his family because they were staying in Ocean City, but they were coming to the Rehoboth Boardwalk with their kids, so we met them, and then we all went for corn dogs and fries. The corn dog honestly sucked, but the fries were amazing, so still worked out. And then we went to the outlets and I was having a ball. I usually do not enjoy shopping this much, let alone outlet shopping, but I was like getting deals and cute things and I don't know, I was just having fun. But then we had to head back to the house so that all of us as a group could head back to the boardwalk to go to Purple Parrot for dinner. And then even though it was absolutely freezing outside, we still got ice cream because it was like our first official night, you know, of vacation. So we got ice cream and then we went to one of the houses to just hang out and then we passed out. Moving on to Friday, we all had decided that this was going to be an Ocean City day, so we all headed to Ocean City, and the first stop was, again, to those same friends that we met at the boardwalk the day prior. We went to their beach house just to drop off Christmas and birthday gifts because we originally were supposed to go to Joe's friend's daughter's 2nd birthday party in January, but we were both sick, so we were not able to go, and we just had these gifts forever. So we finally dropped them off. Luckily, she wasn't too old for them already by the time, you know, she got them. And then we met back up with everybody at Coconuts for happy hour. They were doing buy one drink, get one free, and honestly, Thank God, because I would not be able to handle that place sober. It is just overwhelming and loud and annoying and crowded, but it was decent. And I was feeling good and I was like happy. So I figured I would FaceTime my grandma because I knew she would like that. And then we all went to dinner at Fager's Island. And here is where I made a crucial mistake. I got a salmon BLT. And I hadn't planned on enjoying it so much, but I really, really enjoyed it. And I was full after eating half of it, but I forced the other half down my gullet. And then I went with everybody to get ice cream. And boy, oh boy, did I regret that. I was so full. I was so uncomfortable on the ride back. I unbuttoned my pants, and originally I was going to hang out with everybody and play games, but I was so full. I had to go to bed. Like, I had to sleep it off like a bear. So I just went straight to bed. I was in a total food coma. I could not hang. There was no way. Moving on to Saturday, the first thing I marked was more food. Joe and I headed to Fractured Prune to get some donuts. I just got the one. And then I took a bite of one that we got to like share, but that was it. I didn't even want them, but it was like one of our last opportunities to get them, so we did. And then we went with more people back to the outlets, and it was not a successful trip this time. I did not find anything. I tried bra shopping and ended up having to like sneak out because the girl, like, every time I left, I didn't want to try on any more bras because it's like depressing, and she would like find me and be like, oh, well, we could try this and this, and so I had to sneak out of the store. Then for dinner, we all went to Grotto Pizza, which isn't my favorite, but everybody else likes it, so I suck it up. And it's pizza, like I can survive. And then we went to the boardwalk for a little bit. Joe and I would have liked to stay later, but we did not drive ourselves, so we had to leave. And then some of us just had like a random karaoke night, which was really fun. And then after we shut up, we all walked over to another one of the beach houses where more people were staying, and we played this game called Concept. It was very, very fun. And we played that until like super, super late at night. We did not go to bed early at all. And then finally, moving on to Sunday, first thing we did was play tennis. We finally got like a really hot sunny day. Saturday was hot and had a few sunny moments, but it still was like not summer weather, if you know what I mean, but Sunday was. So a bunch of us played tennis and it was really fun. And I was in a shitty mood at first when it was just me and Joe, but then when other people came to join in, I had more fun. And yeah, I just marked that it was hot and sunny. We went to Paradise Grill for dinner. And then just Joe and I went to play mini golf. We were all supposed to go as a group, but last minute people decided that they just wanted to like clean and get ready to leave. But they told us like, oh no, you guys go. We're just going to pack up. And then when you come back, maybe we can all play games. And then we got back to the house. Two of our friends had just like dipped out while we were gone. And then the other two left 5 minutes after we got there. So yeah, everybody just like sort of bailed on the idea of staying. And so we just walked to the other house, said goodbye to the few people who were staying the night. And then we packed up the car and we drove home. So yeah, that was everything for this week. I feel like I rushed through a bunch of stuff. But anyway, either way, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.